can you overcome negative thoughts? Overcoming negative thoughts is beneficial for all of us because it helps in developing a healthy mindset. Having a healthy mindset helps us to function well in every area of our lives. Do you know that negative thoughts can stop you from doing, having, or becoming? In this video, I will talk about the key principle of the mind and how to successfully deal with negative thoughts. Hi everyone, this is Taking Steps with Marian. Hope you are good. If you're not, come on, smile. I am a relationship coach. Right here is where you learn to take the necessary steps to improve your relationship with yourself and with others. Thanks to all my subscribers and viewers. I really appreciate your support. Keep supporting, okay? Negative and positive thoughts will always be a part of us because every now and then we will hear or see or engage in something that will trigger a thought. For example, if I want to start a business and my friend says it's hard to own a business, I'm losing so much money, or my business is failing, what I heard can trigger thoughts such as I might lose my money if I start my business, or my business will fail. However, if my friend says my business is doing well and you can succeed too, her positive advice can trigger thoughts such as I have what it takes to start my business and succeed. What we hear, see, or engage in will trigger thoughts. It's left for us to decide what thought to accept. Accepting this principle will help you get rid of negative thoughts. This is the principle. You own your mind. Your mind does not own you. You can tell your mind to do whatever you want it to do. I repeat, you own your mind. Your mind does not own you. You can tell your mind to do whatever you want it to do. Let me give you an example of this principle. Let's say you own a house. How you decorate your house is your decision. The furniture and the color of paint you choose for your house are all determined by you because you own the house. So is your mind. You own it. It doesn't own you. So you can determine what you want and don't want in your mind. There are 3 important things to do to overcome negative thoughts. The first thing is to develop a positive belief system. A belief system is a set of ideas we have about what is right and what is wrong. We all are born into some kind of societal or religious beliefs. Also, the things we hear or see on the news or on social media or the books we read can lead to certain beliefs. There are beliefs that can lead to developing a positive or a negative belief system. For example, if a person believes they don't have what it takes to do or become something for a long period, that person can develop a negative belief system. But if a person believes that they have what it takes to do or become something, that person can develop a positive belief system. To develop a positive belief system, it's extremely important to focus on the positive in any situation you find yourself in. How do you do that? Let's say you want to start a business, but you don't have the money or the materials for your business. Having no money or materials for your business can trigger negative thoughts such as, I don't have the money or the materials, so this business is not possible. If you focus on these negative thoughts, you will give up on your business idea. You can choose to focus on the positive by thinking of ways to raise money to get the materials to start up your business. For example, you can look for a job to earn the money, or put money aside from your income, or take an additional job, or partner with someone who has the money and may be interested in your business idea. Negative thoughts do not provide solutions to problems. Positive thoughts do. So anytime you have thoughts that keep you stuck or trapped, note that that thought is negative. Let me give you another example. Let's say you and your spouse or your fiancé or boyfriend or girlfriend have communication issues. Whenever you have important conversations, you argue about who is right and wrong because you both have different opinions or ideas. The constant arguments or disagreements can trigger negative thoughts such as, my partner doesn't understand me at all, or he or she doesn't love me, or he or she thinks I'm unintelligent, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Thinking this way is negative because this way of thinking does not provide any solutions. To focus on the positive in this situation, think of effective ways to communicate with your partner. Respectful communication is a positive way to having good communication. Respectful communication is your ability to say your views politely and fully listen to the views of others without assumptions. Communicating respectfully prevents arguments, bickering, and attacks. If you want an in-depth explanation on how to communicate with your partner, watch my video titled Happy Marriage. I will leave the link in the description section below this video. Developing a positive belief system helps in overcoming negative thoughts. The second thing to do to overcome negative thoughts is to learn how to renew your mind. To successfully deal with negative thoughts, knowing how to renew your mind is very important. When negative thoughts pop up and you know how to renew your mind, you can change or replace that thought with a positive thought. Renewing your mind means being able to get rid of negative thoughts or having the ability not to dwell on harmful or unprofitable thoughts. It can be very challenging to renew your mind if you keep thinking thoughts you wish could just go away. But thoughts don't just go away. Making a conscious decision to choose to think differently is what will make the thought go away. Remember, it is with the mind we do everything. Whatever we choose to do or engage in starts in the mind, and whatever we do or engage in determines our outcomes in life. Anytime you have a negative thought, try to remember what triggered or caused the thought. After you have identified what triggered or caused it, try to focus on finding positive solutions to the particular thing or problem that triggered or caused the negative thought. For example, if you find yourself thinking negative thoughts like, I don't like the way I look, I don't have what it takes to do, or I can't get a job because of age or lack of experience, ask yourself, what is triggering or causing these thoughts? For instance, if you don't like the way you look, is it possible this thought is triggered by what someone did or told you about your looks? Or is it because someone you loved cheated or left you? Either way, the positive solution to this is to ingrain this in your mind. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What one individual considers beautiful may not be beautiful to another. So do not allow breakups or divorce or what someone thinks of you make you give up on who you are. I know people who thought they wouldn't find love after a messy breakup, but ended up finding soulmates who are treating them like kings and queens in their marriages. Every human being is beautiful. Ingraining this positive thought in your mind is an example of how to renew your mind if you don't like your looks. If you feel left behind or fear of failing is tearing you apart, it is time to renew your mind. I've noticed that people who are 35 years upward tend to give up on their dreams. Many use age as a way of escaping what they are supposed to do to achieve or have what they want. Age is just a number. It doesn't matter whether you are 35, 40, or 50 years old. If you want to achieve, have, do, or start something, just do it. If you have to seek advice or take a course or go for a training, do it. Don't hold back. Remember, it doesn't matter when you start. What matters is how you finish. If you feel suicidal because of disappointment, hurt, pain, or abandonment, please renew your mind now by constantly saying this to yourself. My situation is temporary. It will not last forever. I am part of the puzzle of humanity, so I will not give up. I will live and not die, because the best is yet to come for me. Feeling suicidal stems from unresolved issues, so I suggest you get help from a coach or a counselor if you feel suicidal. What you think is what you become, so don't allow negative thoughts to control you. You have the power to renew your mind. Your mind is an asset. Use it to your advantage. The next thing to do to overcome negative thoughts is to master self-discipline. Mastering self-discipline will stop the voices that tell you you can't achieve or have or become. Accepting who you are, taking responsibility, sticking to your decisions and following them through can all be achieved if you master self-discipline. There are 3 things to do to master self-discipline. Number 1, stop negative self-talk. If you keep telling yourself that you can't achieve or have or become, it's negative self-talk. For example, if you wake up in the morning and you have to clean the house or study for an exam, and you keep telling yourself, I can't do it, this is too much work, so there's no point even trying, it's negative self-talk. You can stop negative self-talk by doing the opposite of what is stopping you. For example, say to yourself, I can do this. It doesn't matter if I make a mistake. I'll keep trying until I get there, or I will get it done so I can move on to something else. Like I said before, negative thoughts do not provide profitable solutions. Positive thoughts do. So anytime you have a thought that doesn't provide profitable solutions for what you need to do, that thought is negative. Stopping negative self-talk is very important if you want to master self-discipline. The second thing that helps in mastering self-discipline is to finish what you begin. Many people struggle with finishing what they begin, especially when things get difficult or when they get stuck. Instead of seeking advice or finding suitable solutions, they allow negative thoughts such as, I can't do it, or it's too difficult, stop them from finishing what they began. The major reason why some people don't finish what they begin is they take on more than they can handle. For example, let's say you have 10 things to do on your list. You can't do all of them at once, so you have to have an execution plan. Having a plan in place to do each of the 10 things on your list, one by one, is an execution plan. What many people do is, instead of doing one thing after the other, they mix everything up, or they do each thing based on how they feel. Operating on this level can overwhelm you, and being overwhelmed can stop you from doing what you plan to do. You can get stuck when trying to achieve your goals. But if you get stuck and don't know what to do, seek advice from someone who can guide or help you. If you learn how to finish what you begin, you will master self-discipline. The third thing that helps in mastering self-discipline is meditation. Practicing meditation is the most efficient way to manage stress and unprofitable thoughts. There are different kinds of meditations that can help you master self-discipline. However, I recommend biblical meditation. The reason why I recommend biblical meditation is because it has helped me in different areas of my life. While all meditations can help you concentrate, calm down, quiet unwanted thoughts, or gain some level of inner peace, biblical meditation takes it a step further. Biblical meditation helps you to examine your thoughts, your outcomes, your relationship with yourself, and with others. The Bible has encouraging rules that can help you master self-discipline. Here are some Bible verses you can meditate on if you find yourself thinking negative thoughts. A person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. A city with broken down walls has no defense against attacks. So is a person who has no self-control. Without self-control, you are vulnerable to make mistakes. You have no defense against anger, impatience, and unproductive thoughts. Meditating on this verse helps you to master self-control. Here is another Bible verse you can meditate on. For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. This verse means as a person thinks in his or her heart, so is he or she. Meditating on this stops you from thinking unprofitable or harmful thoughts. If you don't know how to meditate, here is a simple way to do it. Sit comfortably in a quiet environment. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Gently open your eyes and read one Bible verse that addresses your need. Reflect on it for about 10 to 15 minutes. While reflecting, try to focus your attention on the meaning of the Bible verse you read. After reflecting, pray, take a few deep breaths, and start your day. Remember this principle. You own your mind. Your mind does not own you. You can tell your mind to do whatever you want it to do. Overcoming negative thoughts requires self-discipline, renewing of the mind, and a positive belief system. If you do these things, not only will you overcome negative thoughts, you will also be productive in every area of your life. If you are new here, support this channel by subscribing. Click on this red button below this video and hit the bell next to the subscription to get a notification anytime I post a new video. Share and like my videos if my videos are helping you in any way. See you soon. Bye.